Good afternoon and welcome to Pakistan Today from our Islamabad studio. I'm Chris Taylor. The United States military says it has completed its latest wave of strikes on Iran under orders from President Donald Trump. According to U.S. Central Command, the operation targeted Iranian command centers, air defense systems, missile and drone capabilities, and coastal surveillance facilities. The military also confirmed strikes on Bandar Abbas, home to Iran's largest port and key naval and Revolutionary Guard installations along the strategically important Strait of Hormuz. U.S. Central Command said the operation was aimed at degrading Iran's military capabilities and limiting its ability to conduct further regional operations. Iran has meanwhile claimed it launched fresh attacks on U.S. military positions in the region following the latest American strikes. According to Iranian state media, the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps carried out a combined missile and drone attack on the U.S.-operated Ali al-Salam Air Base in Kuwait, targeting an early warning radar system and a gathering point for U.S. personnel during the 8th phase of its Nasr 2 operation. Separately, Iran's army claimed it used drones to strike U.S. military communication systems and fuel storage facilities in Jordan. The United States, Kuwait, and Jordan have not officially confirmed the reported attacks. Iran's parliament speaker, Mohammad Bagher Ghalibaf, has vowed what he described as a definitive response to U.S. actions. Speaking during a public address, Ghalibaf said Iran remains committed to defending its sovereignty and is prepared to respond with strength. He added that the country had gained valuable experience during what he called a complex conflict with the world's most powerful military force. Ghalibaf also pointed to Iran's position along the Strait of Hormuz as evidence of the nation's military capabilities and public support. U.S. President Donald Trump has also issued a fresh warning to Iran, saying Tehran better behave as tensions between the two countries continue. Speaking after arriving in Pennsylvania for the Defense and Innovation Summit, President Trump said Iran already understands Washington's position, but declined to set any deadline for action. He added that he does not like imposing deadlines, insisting that Iran knows the story and should act accordingly. U.S. Vice President J.D. Vance has defended President Trump's use of military force against Iran, saying the operation was carefully targeted and tied to specific strategic goals. Vance stressed that Washington is not seeking an open-ended or indefinite conflict and said military action is only one element of a broader strategy that also includes diplomacy and other tools aimed at resolving the crisis while protecting U.S. national security interests. Turning to climate financing, Pakistan and other climate-vulnerable countries will have to wait longer for funding from the Fund for Responding to Loss and Damage after its board delayed grant approvals until December 2026. The fund received 176 proposals worth $2.8 billion, far exceeding the $250 million available for the pilot phase. Pakistan has submitted 3 climate resilience projects and remains hopeful that at least one will secure funding once approvals begin. And finally, football fans around the world are preparing for a historic showdown after Spain and Argentina booked their places in the 2026 FIFA World Cup final. Spain secured their spot by defeating France, while defending champions Argentina overcame England to reach the title match. Argentina will be aiming to retain the World Cup trophy they won in Qatar in 2022, while Spain are chasing a second world title following their triumph in 2010. The final will mark the first ever World Cup final between the two football giants and is expected to be one of the biggest matches of the tournament. That's all for now. You're watching Pakistan Today. I'm Chris Taylor.